Record.
Namaste and a very good evening to one and all present here. I am Priya, a soft skills trainer and a motivational speaker. Welcome to Leaders Connect 360 Foundations, episode LC0224. Leaders Connect 360 Foundation is a non-profit organization aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Goals, Development Goals, SDG. Our mission is to invite 1,000 plus leaders and create 1,000,000 leaders. Every Wednesday, we come together from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. on Zoom Live to gain insights from top management leaders and the last week of the month from authors. And once every quarter, we take it offline in different cities to network, support, and grow together. Because at Leaders Connect 360, we strongly believe that leaders create more leaders. Before we kickstart this episode, a quick reminder, please keep your videos on for an engaging experience. First-time visitors, check out the WhatsApp, Facebook, and LinkedIn links in the chat box to stay connected and grow with us. This episode is being recorded for our community archives. Now let's set the energy high. If you are excited and ready for an impactful session, drop a thumbs up or a smiley in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That's fantastic. And before we go, let me introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Malar Fernando, Director, Human Resources, Terex Corporation, Hosur. And let me also introduce Mr. Pankaj, Managing Partner, Bija Training, who will be interacting with our guest alongside a panel discussion leader, Ms. Dakshayani, Founder, Director, Master Trainers Incorporation. So without any further ado, let's get started. Over to you, Pankaj.
Thank you so much, Miss Priya. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, one and all. And special welcome, Mr. Fernando and Miss Dakshayani. So, welcome to this Leaders Connect. And the topic today is very interesting. That is called leading by serving, right? And let's talk about the power of putting the people first. And let's see, we are going to definitely learn something today from what Mr. Fernando is sharing, is going to share. And Ms. Dakshayani, we welcome you for this wonderful panel discussion. So before we move forward, I would like to welcome each and everyone out here through a mode of formal welcome video, especially for our guest and our panel discussion leader. So Arul, can we have the welcome video for our guest and panel discussion leader, please? Thank you so much, Arul. So here I welcome you once again, Mr. Fernando
Okay.
and
Yeah,
Dakshayani. Welcome,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Pankaj, and thanks, Daksha. And special thanks to Jocelyn, who has been chasing me to get me for this session. She followed with me for almost 3 weeks.
Right.
Thanks. Yeah. So today I'm going to talk about servant leadership, which is very, very close to my heart. This is one of the reason I moved from L&T and joined Terex because Terex core value is servant leadership. It is a US based organization. I have gone through their website and it is very clearly mentioned. People may write servant leadership, but they have given the indices how to practice it and how to implement it in the company. That is the one inspirational thing. I moved from L&T to Terex three
Wow,
years.
great.
That is the thing.
Great, great.
So I normally I used to read a lot of this theory, how which year it is evolved, what would be the scenario, social scenario at that point in time, kind of thing. So if you really look into that, Robert Greenleaf, who is the person who came up with the servant leadership theory in the year 1970, almost
Right,
55 before I born and everything. It is almost 55 years ago. When
right,
we
sir.
really look into that point in time, and the global is moving from industry 2.0 to 3.0,
Right,
which is, and there is a generation shift at that point in time from the traditionalists to the baby boomers, and their expectation, everything is different. That point in time, he came up with this concept with the 10 principles and everything. But even though it is introduced in 1970s, but currently multicultural, multi-generations are coming into the workforce. It is very, very highly relevant at this point in time because baby boomers and the millennials and the Gen Z and the alpha generation people are also slowly coming into the workforce. The principle what we have practiced, sorry, he evolved. It's more relevant, especially this in the VUCA world and the current situation. This is what we are practicing, and especially in Terex, as I mentioned earlier, this is a core value, and we are not serving the people, but we are enabling the people to create the value creation for all the stakeholders. This is what my first take. Can I continue or?
Yes, Ms. Dakshayani will have the discussion with you, and accordingly we can build on our
Yeah,
talk,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
So, Dakshayani, you can start from your end and take the panel discussion forward.
Sure, Pankaj. Thank you so much. A very good evening to everyone, and we are delighted to have Mr. Malar as a speaker, bringing your insights and energy to today's session, leading by serving, the power of putting people first. We are so happy to have you, sir, today.
Yep. Yeah.
May I start by asking you the first question to set the stage for our discussion?
Please, please. Any-
Please go ahead, Dakshayani.
Yes, yes, and just 1 minute.
Yeah, please. Do you need any help?
I don't need any help. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
How do you ensure your team's growth is prioritized alongside business outcomes?
Dakshayani, if you really, and everybody, since I'm addressing you, it's mean everybody. So, see, business, we have to understand, we are not running a social organization or the NGOs to serve the thing and everything. It is a input, throughput, and output. This is a very simple. Whether you are manufacturing the product or rendering service, whatsoever maybe, it is a input, throughput, and output. This is a simple thing. So where the employees are playing the pivotal role, all along in the last 28 years, I'm working in the manufacturing industry only. So uh, the expectation, no, and we are seeing different different generation people are coming in. Their motivational factors and their expectations are something different from previous generation and everything. So and we business, and it's a, if I really look into that, it is a type rope walk kind of thing. One side is the people, another side is the business results. These are the things we are looking for. And people are telling that we are, even the HR profession, we are moving from labor officer to personal officer to HR officer. Now business partner and strategic, all the thing. But I strongly believe that HR is the business builder who is creating the culture whereby people are coming forward and unleash their potential to become a more successful people. The result will be the business result. This is what the thing. It is very, very important. So how I am prioritizing my people growth alongside with the business thing? There are two factors I am clearly connecting. One is on side the business, the value creation is nothing but the revenue, bottom line, customer satisfaction, and the efficiency. Another side, the employee side is the skill development, their engagement, and the experience. I'm connecting. We are clearly setting the goal very clearly to the people. They are complementing and contributing each other, not for working separately. It is like a thing. Even if my rear side, the board, we can see that we have a very solid 5-year plan, and we have a very solid 1-year plan AOP. From there, we are evolving our Hosur country, which is the policy deployment for 5 years, which is communicated to all the employees. And from there, we are developing our annual operating plan, tracking sheets, and everything. So this is what we are connecting the people. It is not telling; it is only demonstrating and feel them valued, and they are also when they are feeling valued, they are automatically connecting. So it's a two way. As I mentioned, it is a tightrope walk kind of thing. So we have to balancing it. And secondly, growth must be a strategy. It is not the personalized one. It is a purposeful one. So this kind of the alignment, business alignment, wherein we have to create the big picture of the particular role holder, whether it's the executive or the manager or the leader or the business head. We are clearly connecting their role. What is the role? What is the expectation? What is the growth and everything? So when people are in the communication and the demonstration of what we speak is demonstrated, people will automatically align with this. This is what we are prioritizing the people, and I strongly recommend that also.
Thank you. The next question for you is, what does serving your team look like in your daily leadership practice?
I used to tell my people for almost, even Jocelyn also knows, he was a student trainee one point of time 10 years ago. I used to tell the people that whenever we are going to the college, are you going with a sad mood? Yeah, not school, in the college. We always go with a very bubbly and we want to enjoy and do all the thing. Only thing is we are studying there. Whereas when you are coming to the company, same mindset, but you have to work whatever the KPIs you are agreed. This is the only different thing. Nothing is changing. So how we are improving? We are creating a lot of listening skill. We see we have to listen first. It is not taking the order. It is not the hotel. We will order the getting the order and place the order and getting it. It is a evolving and performing team kind of thing. First thing is the empathetic listening. So we have the listening, especially when we are doing the communication. We have to ask more questions rather than what they are telling. We have to ask more questions than what they are telling to understand and connect them with our requirements. Second thing is the empathy mapping to understand others' perspective also. I may have the different perception about my value system, my company value system, but what about my people? The same way what I am thinking will not be matched with the other my colleagues are and everything. So try to understand their perspective also, and remove the roadblocks. Especially, we have to involve the people. Most of the time, we are not. We are always telling, especially when the targets are suddenly now the Trump has given a lot of trouble for our business because we are exporting 50% of things. We are suddenly jumping to accident everything, but we will also involve the people and everything. And many times we are recognizing the people when they are achieving the super duper results and all, which is not so. We have to celebrate the small wins also, as well as we will encourage him to facilitate. Here we formed, after I joined here, we created at the circle where we are celebrating the failures also and identified failure is a learning point. So what is the failure? Whether it's a process or a skill or it is a situation contributor, and we are doing it. So we changed poison test room to we changed into learning center kind of thing. We are celebrating the failures also. This is what empathetic listening, you're removing the roadblocks, and we have to improve the celebrating small wins. This is what we are day out we are taking into that. Making sense, Dakshayani?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Making sense. This is what today's generation definitely need. Look forward
Yeah.
to. Rather than celebrating their success, celebrating their failures and making them learn the areas of improvement is more important today.
Precisely.
When they fail, that is when they understand.
Yep.
So may I ask you the next question?
Yes, please.
How do you balance humility with the authority and responsibility of a leadership role?
Basically, I'm a sports person. I'm a hockey player, but I love football. So in the team, the 11 people, the rules are same, the times are same, but everybody have to play the same role. So as a leader, you have to set by example, walk the talk. You have to be open enough. You have to open enough to accept your mistake also. Uh, I'm not Jesus Christ. I'm the normal human being. I'll also tend to make mistakes and everything. But I have to have the courage of admitting the mistake and everything. Correct? So as a leader, I have to lead the example. I used to tell my team, guys, your success is yours, your failure is mine. So I will not fail, I will not plan for my failure. Correct? So kind of thing in the football match, in the football, all the 11 players are equally important. Maybe their positions are different, but the ultimate goal is score one goal more than the opposite team's goal. That's it. This is what we are doing it, and this is what we are setting the clear expectation from each and every role holder. This is what you are thinking. This is what you have to do. And I used to leverage this I used to what you call leverage the strength out of the people, not to pinpoint the weakness. When we are leveraging the more strength, accelerating the strength and everything, the weaknesses slowly it will go out. I am not Jesus Christ to purify everybody. I'm a human being. As a leader, I have to leverage the strength of my people and play on their strength. That is another thing. And the delegating the authority. If I am not trusting my people, then who else will trust my people? Create the trust in the team and give the authority to them, because authority is it is a byproduct of the process, not in the status. This is what I strongly believe. So these are the three things I strongly practice in my team.
That's the difference between a good and a great leader, sir.
Thank you.
So I'm going to the next question, Mr. Malar. Can a servant leadership approach drive innovation and agility in fast-paced environments?
There is some limitation in the servant leadership also, but when you are setting the clear goals and the expectation from each and everybody, and empowering the team to serve the purpose, your job is done. Only thing is you have to facilitate and encourage the people to work towards the achievement of the goal and everything. Try to identify what is the process impediment, what are the support is required, because as I mentioned earlier, I always leverage the strength and leverage the strength together, and we are working on that. Idea is I help you, you help me, we develop, and we slowly will learn together. This is what we are doing it. And secondly, as I mentioned earlier, we have created the failure experience, especially in my HR team here. We used to sit and study the failure, and we laugh at it. Why we made it like this? And automatically, rather than finding a solution outside, we are finding a solution inside. So once we are learned properly, which will be creating the unleashing our potential kind of thing. So we want to celebrate the failures, not for celebrating it, to challenging ourselves. What is the elasticity of your thought process? What is the elasticity of your width and breadth of your work culture and everything? This is what we are doing it. And third thing is, as I mentioned, the football, I always want to be a goalkeeper, not to take a risk. I want to see the people, how they are performing, which route we are weakening and which we are strengthening. Then we will change the plays and ensure that all are equally playing and win the game kind of thing. This is what we are doing it. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the thing, even though the concept is evolved in 1970, now more and more people are millennials and Gen Z people are coming into them. They want everything the fast mode and everything, agility and everything. Whereas this kind of thing, empower them with the right direction and with the set clear expectation. Obviously, it is more relevant and very, very highly prosperous business environment we used to create. This is what I strongly believe in.
Wonderful, sir. You're doing the great job by unlocking the true potential of all the employees around you.
True.
So what's one thing you have unlearned as a leader in your journey towards serving better?
What is the unlearned? Most of the time, sometimes people will be more sometimes expecting more out of it. We are also human beings. Sometimes we have to go extra mile. That time we feel something is little burnout kind of thing. Like so that time, that is the one thing how to manage self that also, because you are accountable for your organization, your department, and your own team. So the prioritize and everything will come. So that point in time, normally I used to ask more question than what they are telling, not for pinpoint them, enable them to come up with find a solution within them. So ask them more questions, relevant question, not saturate them, for enable them. That kind of the thing I used to, when I'm little stretched or I'm not so clear about that, find the solution from my team members also, because they are also equally experienced. Only thing is I want little earlier, so that's the reason I'm leading friend. One day they will also come to that position and everything. Then we have the periodical, once in a quarter, we used to have the internal team feedback, candidly. No designation, nothing and everything. Improve it, feedback on the process, feedback on the behavior, not on the person. This is what we are doing it. So that transparency, initially little hesitation will be there. Once they are coming and we are, as a team, we are working on that feedback and everything, then the openness and people also feel valued, more connectivity and thing is also established. Another thing is controlling people is you are controlling your business. There is no need of controlling yourself. You have to enable the business and enrich your processes, kind of thing. This is what I unlearned, and we are strongly relearn according to the business situation and doing it, ma'am.
Thank you so much for sharing all your valuable insights, Mr. Malar.
Yeah, thank you. Any other question, ma'am?
For now, I'm done with the questions. For now, we welcome the participants to ask any questions if they have.
Sir, based on the interaction, if you want to add anything else which has not been covered under the purview of these questions, you can add to it, sir, and then we can move forward. If you
Me?
think, yeah, if you
That
think
we
that
would
you
like,
need to add certain more things which you want to add, apart from the questions which Daksha has asked, so that is where you can add upon, and then we can move forward, sir.
So one more thing also, when we are working in a multinational company, they are coming with very magnanimous rules and regulations. Certain rules are little finicky because they want to control, because global nature and everything, but they are giving more empowerment and everything, empowerment to the locals wherever they are working on that. But one thing, even the servant leadership and everything is there, but people from India, probably they are taking the magnanimity as a matter of right and asking for more and more and more. That time, the servant leader is going and the autocratic leader will come come into the, because we want to run the business also. As I mentioned earlier, it is not we are not running NGO. It is a business, input, throughput, output. That's it. It's very simple. So in the magnanimity, we have to also change. So these all are the things many times we are encountering, especially in the other, when I'm counseling or when I'm coaching the people. These all are the things. So whenever they are not performing, when we are talking about them, they will talk about the servant leadership role. Sir, this is the thing and everything. Not the privileges, the magnanimity, they take it as a matter of birthright and questioning them. This is the one challenge. I also discuss with my colleagues in the other MNC companies. They are also facing the same problem. Only thing is we have to make the people to more matured enough. One day they will become also leader. Everybody is leader. It is not only the designation. Everybody is leading their life in a successful manner. So they have to understand. They have to value the system and process rather than taking the privilege and making as a system and doing it. This is the one thing I just say my appeal to all the people who is attending the meeting here.
Great, sir. Great. Thank you so much. Actually, that is how the human tendency has become, especially with the Indians' mentality, sir. So what I understand is, they say what you give is what you get, right?
Yeah.
But today, what is happening is people just want to get, they don't want to give. In either terms, whether it's knowledge, I'm not about money, sir. Even
No.
for the knowledge, see, no, they say that the more knowledge you give, the more knowledge you get. But
Yeah.
today, people with lower capabilities, low people with weaknesses, they are making shield of their weakness, sir. They are
Exactly.
not doing the task properly. Suppose now I am a supervisor, right? And there are 10 people working under me. Now they will work their weakness, they make it a shield. So then I, as a supervisor, has to work on their behalf. Why? Because I need to take care of my department, my role, and my people, right? So ultimately, they know that if I will not do, my manager will do. That is, and they are not even ready to work or learn.
I completely in agreement with you, Pankaj, because most of the time people are asking about exit interview analysis and everything. But I said, no, I want to stay interview also. Why people are staying here?
Right.
So they are staying, their skill level is not going because they are in the ecosystem for quite some time. They are familiarized with the work pattern here. It doesn't mean that they are skillful enough.
True.
Can it can I promote the person for the next one? They are not ready, but they are comfortable. But these are the people who are very highly dangerous than our competitors in the business
Very
scenario.
true. Very true.
Okay, so one of our thing as a corporate level from a representative, we said by 2050, sorry, 2030, 40% of our managerial role has to be filled within.
Great. Great, sir.
Yeah. So when we are talking about business organic growth in inorganic growth, I apply it into our HR process also.
Very true.
How much organically we are growing talent
True.
to fill
True.
the thing. Every time we are looking for the talent outside for your problem. Why are you not create the
Developing
solution?
internal. Yes. Yes.
This is what we are doing
And
actually.
also one more thing, sir, what I have understood in this pattern after coming to L&D,
Mm.
people think the more time they're spending in a company, that creates more chances for them to elevate, but they don't want to develop themselves. But
Yeah.
rather, they should be upskilling themselves. They should learn new skills. Apart from whatever they are doing, job role, they should be doing out of the box. Basically, out of the box thought process has to be there. Then only they'll be elevated.
Exactly.
They are behaving like that auto rickshaw, sir. He's just
Yeah.
waiting period. Money is getting coming in, right? But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter that way. You need to upskill yourself, and you need to get to
Yes.
the next level.
True. So that's the reason. Many times people in the longevity give the familiarity, which doesn't mean that they are skillful enough.
Very true.
So we are assessing them, and in fact, we are monthly every first Wednesday. First Wednesday, we are doing the appreciation day here across. I think it's a
Wow.
1 hour event. Any kaizens and all these are the tangible items we are recognizing. Intangible item. Somebody is learned new skill other than outside their thing. They are also called and appreciated. And we will give the small project. And if they are implementing the project, that also, however it is good or bad, we are rewarding them also.
Great, sir. Great.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. So
Thank
now I
you.
open the forum to the visitors if they want to ask a question. So before going forward, I would like to understand what people have learned, and for that, I would like to invite Dr. Ishwarya for a quick quiz, please. So based on the talk and the experience shared by Mr. Fernando, let's see what people have understood. So here, I would like to invite. Kale, you are taking the quiz,
Yeah,
or Ishwarya?
Kalai, Kalai.
Oh,
Kalai is
hi,
taking
Kalai.
over.
So, over to you, Kalai, for a quick quiz, please. Welcome.
Sure. But before asking question, I just wanted to appreciate our guest speaker because he has shared a lot of insights, especially the last point. I really loved it. We have to conduct a stay interview. I know a lot of HRs, whomever I have met, they haven't spoke about it. It is something very new for me. So it is something amazing. Everybody has
Thank
to
you.
follow that. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for the
Thank
amazing session, sir.
Yeah.
And the quiz for the audience is according to business situations, what we have to unlearn and relearn. What our guest speaker have told.
Are you giving any options, or it is just
No
the
options. It is an open question.
open question? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So let's see who responds first. Many answers. No answers till now, Kalai. Is it so technical?
It was told on the first when we are discussing. It was the first question. Sorry, first point we spoke.
Anyone who would like to attempt this one? So, by the way, Arul, what is the price for this quiz today? What is that?
I'm sharing it now. Yes.
Yeah, please, please. For the first time, it happened that no one is able to answer till now. Okay. So the winner of this today's quiz is going to get this book called Soul Reader 2.0, written by Miss Vani Pradeep. So let's see who wins it today. And if not, That's going to be in the repository. Is it, Arun? So, Kalai, I don't think anyone is there today as a winner. Then you only need to answer the quiz question. Kalai, oh, Kalai is gone. Arun, what is the answer? The question, the
Yeah,
person
I
who
shall
asked
check
the
it out.
question.
She's having a technical issue. I'll just check with Kalai. We'll move forward, Pankaj.
Fine. So, anyways, now I open the forum to the visitors. Anyone who would like to ask quick questions, so we can have 2 to 3 questions to our guest. So, please feel free to unmute yourself, raise your hand, and you can ask question. Do we have questions here?
But for the open questions, anybody have any question, you can ask. Everyone is clear now.
If not, then I would like to invite my summary leader, Mr. Nelai.
Yes.
Mr. Nelai, over to you for the quick summary, please. As always.
Good evening, one and all. Thanks to Bija Training for this opportunity as a summary leader. Dear Mr. Malar, Vannan, Fernando, sir, and truly insightful perspective on the learning by serving the power of putting people first. Your points are very thought-provoking and impactful, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And on the summarized key points, I would like to categorize on the 8 category. And the one of the topic of the foundation and the servant leadership, the origin, Robert Greenleaf theory, and 50 years ago during the industry 2.0 to 3.0. And today's multi-generational workplaces make this approach more relevant than ever. And servant leadership focus on the stakeholder value creation, not just positional authority. In MNCs, the demand of leadership is rising. Maturity, privileges, and management mindset plays a critical role in this. And the balancing and people and business. People and business are the two ends of the same process. HR is the business builder and enabling talent that drives revenue and the growth. And a clear 5-year strategy and 1-year execution plan must be communicated and demonstrated. And growth becomes meaningful when people can see their development linked to the organizational success. On the talent and growth upskilling, the true leadership ensures organic growth of the talent by upskilling and reskilling employees and elevating people into higher roles with a proper mentoring and rewarding and recognizing skill enhancement as much as tenure. And longevity in service alone, it's not equal to growth. And on the serving daily leadership practice, listen first, show empathy, ask meaningful questions, and understand perspectives, and connect people to organizational requirements and purpose. Celebrate failures as learning opportunities and encourage experimentation, and create psychological safety for people express ideas and concerns. On the humility and versus authority, leadership's like a football. Everyone plays a role towards the shared goal of winning. Walk the talk, admit mistake, own our own failure, and credit success to the team. And provide authority to others while carrying leadership responsibility. Balance humility with courage and accountability. On the driving innovation and agility, servant leadership fuels innovation through empowerment and process support. Leaders act like a goalkeepers, ensuring alignment and phase and direction. Solutions are often found within the teams rather than externally. And the last point, the unlearning as a leader. Leaders must unlearn the pressure to meet every expectation, which causes burnout. Prioritize effectively and enable teams through the relevant questioning. Gather periodic feedback on the process and behavior, not only on the individuals. Maturity comes from the reflection, prioritization, and adaptability. On the practical takeaways, servant leadership is equal to people first and results follow. And empathy, empowerment, communications are the core enablers. Celebrating a learning from the failures as a stepping stones, reward skill growth and upskilling, not just tenure. Leadership maturity equal to balancing stakeholder value, team growth, and long-term sustainability. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nellai. You have really summarized in such a amazing manner. Thank you so much for the wonderful summary. And before we move forward, sir, do you want to add anything to Mr. Nellai for the summary he has done? Did he miss any point as per you or not?
No, I'm really surprised. Within 30 minutes, he very categorically sequence the points and everything. Thanks, Nalai.
Sir, he is our summary leader, one of the summary leader who summarizes all the sessions, sir, every week. So
Okay,
that is
great.
where we call him a summary leader, sir.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks, Nalai. It is very nicely, very granularity is there. Even whatever I have spoken, you have very nice summary.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So as we move forward, I would like to call upon Miss Kalai for the vote of thanks, please. And before that, if anyone would like to say or anything to our guest, please feel free to say. We would allow one person to speak, or else Kalai, you can go forward for the vote of thanks.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you so much for the amazing session. So, good evening, everyone. Again, this is Kalayar Silango, a Posh and POXO corporate trainer. Let me quickly share again the purpose of the community. Leaders Connect 360 Foundation is a non-profit organization aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We are a hybrid model leadership community bringing together leaders every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m., where experts in their fields provide solution to real-time leadership challenges, just like the valuable insights we received today from our esteemed guest, Mr. Malar and Fernando. Every last week of the month, we take a deeper dive into knowledge by inviting authors to share insights from their books, helping us grow as leaders and lifelong learners. I extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed guests, Mr. Malavan and Fernando, for his thought-provoking insights, our wonderful panel discussion leader, Ms. Dakshayani, and our dynamic moderator, Mr. Pankaj, for leading such a valuable discussion today. And now, as a small token of appreciation, we present a special thank you video to express our gratitude. See you next Wednesday. Until then, keep leading and keep growing.
Thank you.
Can we have thank you video?
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And Fernando, sir, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pankaj. Nice talking.
We would like you to be part of this community. Please help us wherever possible.
Sure.
And we would like to have a leader like you with us for this Leaders Connect. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
have a
you.
great day and a week ahead, sir. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Over to you, Arun.
So much. Thank you so